going on, guys? H Double here. So, for those of you guys that have been subscribed to my channel for quite some time now, you may remember that I did that I built up a few Lego Technic sets in the past. Starting with, of course, the Lego Bugatti Chiron, which was personally one of my favourites. Then a few years later, I of course built the Lamborghini Cyan. I still have those two built up. They're just currently in the boxes in the loft right now, just because I need to clear a bit of space. And of course, I did also build the Dodge Charger from Fast and Furious. Now that was a bit of a smaller set, but it was still quite difficult to build, if you ask me. And now, anyway, recently, well, I say recently, I think it's been out for a number of months now. Lego introduced the latest McLaren, and I just so happens I have it with me right now. The P1. So I've well, that is another car that of course I've always find very well, awesome. Let's put it that way. So that's of course just what the front cover of the box looks like, but you actually have the image of what the car looks like itself when it's built. So I'm gonna do the same as before. I'm gonna of course open it up and record myself building it. Now may take a few days, like you'll see at the end of this video what it looks like, and I'm sure you'll be satisfied. So, hope you guys enjoy. Peace out. Hey, well, took me a number of days, but I finally got around to it. Hope you guys enjoyed, well, the process of me building it up. And I want to show you some of the cool features on this thing. So, let's just take you on through now. We'll start right here with the bonnet. So I'll lift it up here. Then, of course, like you would do, there we go. And of course, classic toolbox. I mean, it doesn't really look much like a toolbox, but that's what it's meant to be. That's why it's there. Right. Let's just put that back up. Yeah. I think one reason why everybody loves McLarens has to be the way the doors open. And I don't know how they did it, but they did it. Take a look at this. Just like you would see on a regular P1. Let's go on there. Oh, well, actually, keep the side open just so I can show you the... Right. May not be able to see it proper there, but turn the wheel here. The steering does in fact work. Now it's just a bit stiff right now because of course it's on the table. But yeah, you get the idea of it. Now, one of course feature they have still included, of course, is the piston moving in with the engine. So all you have to do is push the stick here. Then, of course, if you can see here, the pistons move up and down. They don't make the same noise as the Bugatti and the Lamborghini did, but it's still there. It's still a really cool feature, and I love it. Now for my favourite part. You may have seen it briefly in the time lapse, but look at that. You gotta love the spoiler. I know normally when they call it a spoiler, that basically means it spoils the car, but when it's one that's actually built in and it's part of it, it's not just like attached separately. It looks a hell of a lot better, and I'm very impressed with that one. So, now that's the car itself, of course. Just one sec. However, of course, you ain't gonna see much of it, but I'm going to show you the actual box itself now, because they're just like on both the Bugatti and the Lamborghini. There are some pretty cool features in that box, even in some of the books as well. So I'm just going to get around to that now. All right, here we go. So I did briefly say at the start what it looks like at the front. What you didn't get to see though is what it looks like when it opens up. Just one sec. I realize that's upside down. So when we open it once, we get the cross section, and as you can see on this side we have the Lego variant, and then when we open the other side up, what a regular P1 looks like. Now, there are of course some additional features in the boxes itself. Of course, each one is numbered up throughout the process while I was building it, so I knew which sort of phases to go through. On the back, however, I'm going to need to do the rest of them out, of course. Ignore that. Right, okay, so there. Obviously, of course, it goes 1, 2, then 3. Now, no, you probably expect it to be actually lined up in order, but when in actual fact it starts on the middle. Now this is what I meant to got on the other side. That looks pretty neat and all. Got on that. So that's the boxes. I'll show you just a little bit of the books as well. Just show you what I mean by some additional feature, like there's even like a little bit of history on them. That makes sense. Right, now the cool thing about the books is the way they're placed in the box. If you look here, just got to hold them in so they're lined up. And of course, when you take them out, so you've got obviously on the book itself, you got what the McLaren P1 looks like in real life, and here it's what looks like a Lego. The same with the bottom one, exactly the same, which I think looks awesome. Now, book 2 there isn't necessarily much in it, but the first like 10 pages or so in the first book, you have a fair bit of history on the McLaren itself. Basically, the Lego Group itself founded in Denmark in 1932, believe it or not. Which is weird because I thought it was older than that for some reason. And of course, on the other side we've got the McLaren Automotive, which is in Surrey, England, founded in 2010. Now, a lot of car enthusiasts will know that, of course. But yeah, I'll just I won't go through, of course, all of this. I'll just show you like a brief look of it. So this is, of course, just a history on McLaren itself. So really, there's a detail in this, and I think it's absolutely amazing. I read through a little bit of this before I started. I still need to properly read it because it really looks interesting. And look right here, of course, we got all the each and, well, probably not all of them, but a fair few of the different models over the years. So here we got one of the most recent ones, the Senna, of course. Here's an older one, which is the F1 back from 1993, and Senna GTR. I didn't actually know that one was around. It looks more like a track car. We've got the Speed Trail, the P1, which is what we're building. The Alvana, I didn't know about that one. And then, of course, the P1 GTR. These are all very good things. Ultimate drag guy. So, yeah, and of course, here we have the Chief Design Officer. So that's Tobias Summer. I don't really know how you pronounce his name, but this is, of course, just some of the photos behind the team who put it together. That looks of it, which is definitely impressive. But yeah, you get the story there. So yeah, well, let's just put these two together, see what it looks. Books side by side. There you have it. That is so cool. Yeah, so now I guess that all that remains to do from the after this video. I think I'll do a separate video where I've got all three of the supercars together: the McLaren, the Bugatti, and the Lamborghini. Now I know before any of those three, the first original one was actually the Porsche. I didn't really fancy that one though for some reason. It just didn't take to my liking for some reason. And besides, I think that product is retired now. I'd probably have to go on eBay to try and find it, which I'm pretty sure would be double in price by now, especially if it's one that's not opened. Because when you're trying to find a product that's like I said, that's retired, and it's one that hasn't been opened yet, you know how rare they are, so they do jack up the prices on those things. But anyway, enough about that. So I'll just give you one last look. It's always right that I finish with the car in plain view. And the side itself. Well, there you have it. A Lego Technic McLaren P1. I'm very satisfied with this. It was not cheap, but it was worth every penny, and I absolutely loved building it. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the building process. Peace out. Until next time.